All right, y'all. What's up, y'all? Yes, Doc Greasy and the Juice Man
Happening.
posted up here today. Yeah, man, we had a lot of good stuff going down. NFL Hall of Fame class of 22, Jess Norris. Hit us up on that link tree. You see it in the description. Follow that YouTube page, all that good stuff. But like I said, Hall of Fame 2022. No Greasy excited.
Yeah, I'm very excited due to the fact that Cliff passed away in 2019. I had the pleasure of meeting his brother
Okay. Okay.
tailgate when we played Houston at the Texans. You know, uh, Cliff should have been in the Hall a long time ago. This was a long time coming. Uh, Whenever we put the stats up, the accomplishment, Cliff is right there. The stats are better than two of Juice's probably favorite Steelers, Lance Swan and Stalwart, and Pearson got in not too recently. Dallas Cowboys Drew Pearson, and Cliff had better stats. I know most people think Cliff was just this. He basically revolutionized the game because what Cliff was able to do was open that offense. So you couldn't sit down on the Raiders. You had to
Right.
respect the fact that this dude is a world class sprinter with that could catch. And then one particular game in New Orleans, '79, when the Raiders came back, Cliff take a little swing pass, shoot down the sideline, he's gone, basically. And this was Cliff Branch, 3 Super Bowl rings. So you can't say, well, he never won a championship. He had three, both for LA and Oakland. Uh, and you just had to respect this guy. And it's a good thing he's finally in, and we can all breathe. Now I will say this, Raider fans, I love the Raiders. I don't want to hear y'all clamoring for Jim Plunkett. I'm sorry. Those stats do not match. Yeah, Plunk won 2 Super Bowls. That's cute. That's fine. But Jim Plunkett is not Hall of Fame material. And I will say that as a Raider fan. He's not. Cliff is. Jack Tatum should be in here too. Uh, and Lester Hayes. But Jim Plunkett, oh no, miss me with that one. Miss me with that one.
I feel like the Hall of Fame is more of I want to say it, like it's all about popularity. I think those guys that are in our Hall of Fame, I think there are voters that maybe just didn't like them or didn't like their style of play. I mean, like you just said, Jack Tatum's not in the Hall of Fame. That's how can that be? I mean, he was an enforcer in the middle of the field. Like no one would want to go across the middle with him down there.
Mm.
But yeah, so I just think that I'm shocked that Cliff Branch is just now getting in. I mean, maybe it's because those Raiders teams, they were more people think about their defenses more than their offense. Maybe that's what it was. I don't know. Shocking.
Who Yeah, I think it's long overdue. Man said speed kills. Going back to the rivalry with the Steelers, Mel Blanc, Donnie Shell, Tony Dungy. That was definitely one of their worst matchups. Speed kills. They had the ice the field out there in Pittsburgh a couple of times.
Yeah,
Prevent-
your Steelers. It was a mysterious rip in the tarp.
yeah. And the ice was thin, except for on the go route hash mark to try to stop him from getting behind those guys and causing a lot of damage as far as the vertical route. Speed kills. Who else we got going in 2022? Sam Mills,
Yep.
Sally,
Leroy Butler, Richard Seymour, Brian
Seymour, Butler.
Brian Young, Dick Vermeil.
A lot of good players.
Yeah,
A lot of good players. Brian Young, integral part of the 49ers, 1994 championship. They built their defense to beat the Cowboys. He was huge in that. Tony Baselli, I remember him being the blind side protector for Brunel back in the Jaguars' inaugural run to the playoffs and stuff like that.
Yeah, and they shocked those Broncos. So for you Bronco fans out there, listen, yeah, they got y'all. Y'all thought they was gonna go in there, Mile High Stadium and roll over.
I was a fan. I was a fan of Dick Vermeil. The fact that even though he only won one Super Bowl, the way that he approached the game as far as how he coached his players, and he really cared. It seemed like he really cared about his players. Like every time he did an interview, like he'd get teary eyed. Like, why is he crying? Like this is because he was passionate. He's passionate about not just winning, but he was passionate about his players all together. And if I had played football, I would have wanted to play for him. So.
And one particular player in general, y'all remember Lawrence Phillips?
Yeah.
Nebraska running back. I mean, just a complete, RIP to him. He was just a complete knucklehead.
That dude had demons, man. Like he was messed up in the head.
And Vermeil just tried and tried, and it didn't materialize. It didn't help nothing. Going forward. But
if Dick Vermeil couldn't help him, nobody could. That's the way.
Exactly. I mean, the only person left is the man up above.
Right. That's it.
I'm just gonna keep it 100 out there.
That's it. The man up above, and sometimes you have to be willing to help yourself before anybody else is gonna reach out there to throw that extra support that you need. Sometimes all you need is a little bump, but if it don't start in here, it's kind of like a lost cause. But y'all come on in here. Y'all see what's up. Come on in here and leave some comments and chop it up with us a little bit. We just getting ready for the Super Bowl. Tomorrow's the big game. We got Cincinnati. They're taking on the Rams. Looking forward to it. We got the West Coast flavor for the halftime show. What we got? Dr. Dre.
This probably. Hey. Everybody think. Be like, Greasy's still on that West Coast beef. To everybody listen, I do East Coast rap. It just, I'm not going to say the person. I ain't going to throw him out there that I just think he'll bite. You know what? I'm going to put it out there. I think Jay-Z is a biter. Period. I got receipts that he'll bite. But anyway, this is probably gonna be the first halftime show besides the Janet Jackson mishap or malfunction wardrobe. I will be watching because one of my favorite rappers, not the favorite, my favorite is Too Short, but one of my favorites, I think Mary J gonna be on there, and Dr. Dre, Eminem. It's gonna be lit. It's right. It has to be lit. My thing is, why did they let Cube come? They let Cube get in on that a little bit. Just go flash that NWA a little while or something. You know what I'm talking about? I see Ceddy Jaden chimed in. Always good to have him.
Oh yeah, big up Ceddy J. Big up Ceddy J, man. Ceddy J came through with the big time support, man. We appreciate that, man. Major blessings. That's what it's all about, man. It's rare to find somebody that's gonna show you that type of love. I was sure he and we gotta get him and Greasy together pretty soon. Man. We got two Raiders fans, but y'all see what it is, man. You see the link tree going over there, and give us some love and hit that subscribe button and follow us on the platforms. We like what we do. It's stressful. It's a lot of work behind the scenes to get together the show, but this is what we love to do at the end of the day. So anytime is definitely appreciated. But yeah, jumping into the game, I can't put a finger on this one, fellas. I just can't.
Hey, Doc, I'm right there with you. I'm looking at this. It's like, I'm thinking that, the Rams, McVay gonna get number one, and or the Bengals gonna get this right. Say third time around doing this, and you got the Simpsons. They done predicted this way back in '89. I'm just finding out Homer Simpson was a Cincinnati Bengals fan. And, You know, the Simpsons had the Bengals winning. So, hey, man, it's just.
Again,
I don't even want to go first. I don't even want to go first. That's how bad it is.
Real,
I'll go ahead. I'll go ahead
I
and go
don't even
first,
want
man.
to
Like,
go.
real quick though, before we get the Juice Man's breakdown, just got hit on the cell. This from King Dre. Shout out to King Dre. What he got going on at DNA 979? Y'all look out for that, man. I'm just evil laugh. 979 is about to do some real good for the youth, and don't sleep on it because we might come to your city next. But Dre
Right.
says, shout out to Corey. He knows that. Well, he's the owner of Remnant in not New Orleans. He put Nolans, but in New Orleans, and he's the only Ram fans that he knows. And shout out to Devontae Ellison, huge Cincinnati Bengals fan. He said he's been down with them since 2012. I know a few Bengals fans myself, just from House Sports Group. Shout out to House Sports Group, Bruce Good and Lorian McKnight. Those are two big fans. I know a couple of Rams fans, Chris Bennett, Excalibur Jones. So those are the only, Bengals and Rams fans that I know personally. But on with Dre's picks, Dre has, check that phone again one more time. I think Dre has Cincinnati with the upset 31-28. And he said that the Simpsons are the truth. 31-28 Bengals. That's coming from King Dre. Shout out King Dre. What's up, boy?
Juice, you want to go on and kick it off with your analysis and
yeah.
your
I'll go
scores?
ahead. Yeah, I'll go ahead and kick it off.
You know, I'm trying to get right out that basement, baby. You know,
This is going to be a really great game. However, I really think that the difference of the game is going to be how the Bengals offensive line is going to hold up against the great Aaron Donald, Von Miller, uh, Leonard Floyd, guys like that. So, Joe Burrow, he's been special all year. It's just something about him. Like, I mean, with pressure coming at his face, he doesn't flinch. He seems to know where to go with the ball every time. And it helps to have, a superstar in Jamar Chase, a great number 2 in T. Higgins, and then you got Tyler Boyd. I mean, he's got weapons to go to, and then a solid backfield in Joe Mixon, who can do a lot of things, running and passing. But I think at the end, I think Aaron Donald's going to be too much, and I have them winning by a touchdown, 35-28.
So, so who's responsible for keeping Aaron Donald off Joe Burrow's neck?
We got
Want to say something else, but yeah, he definitely has the ability to take over that game, and if he does, then Cincinnati's in trouble. But
right.
yeah, what's his name? What's the center's name?
Center name is Trey Hopkins. You got the left guard and Quentin Spain.
Oh yeah.
Left offensive tackle and Jonah Williams.
Yeah, so William Spain.
Hold up, yeah.
Yeah, William Spain. Yeah, I hope y'all ate y'all Wheaties, boy, because it's gonna be on you because he can take that game over.
Do you think the Buccaneers and 49ers have a better O line than Cincy?
I think so. I think
because,
yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Because they did a pretty good job neutralizing Aaron. They did a pretty good job. You know, even though it got kind of sloppy at the end towards that Buck game and then the 49ers game. That was just But I think Cincy, this kid Burrow, he doesn't get right. He doesn't start seeing ghosts because the way Tennessee came after him in that divisional round game, it was like, dude, and he just stuck in there. And then being down in the Kansas City game, now I'm gonna divert a little bit To all you Chief fans, I told y'all they weren't going to make it. I told y'all. So I want y'all to have that same energy y'all had commenting and coming all up on the show. We won't grease. Y'all were coming from my head.
Yeah.
I want y'all to come with that same energy.
Yeah. And we going live, and they know you don't like the Chiefs, and they ain't nowhere to be found. Get on them, Greasy. Tell them what it is. Like,
they at home with us. Matter of fact, Mahomes left me a voicemail talking about he gonna watch the Super Bowl. So it is what it is. Y'all can be here with us watching the game. And I don't want to hear nothing about, well, we made it to the AFC Championship. Guess what? 5 years from now or next year, ain't nobody going to remember that. They're going to remember who played in the Super Bowl and who won.
Yeah.
Get off that trip, all that extra.
I think he talking to
all you Chief fans out there.
I think he talking to Dre Lindell in the Sports Kickback sports group. Dre Lindell. He calling you out. He said,
Now get back to the analysis.
He said you ain't get nothing, and he here. So when you see the video, leave your response in the comments. Good stuff. But we got a couple of viewers chiming in. Seti J again. He said, "Juice, he loving the backdrop. He agrees that if Aaron Donald takes over, that it is a wrap." We got Rashawn Williams. He coming in from the YouTube page. I don't know where to slap that subscribe button.
With Joe Sorrow.
Yeah, he said, will Burrow get rattled when Aaron Donald grabs? When he grabs a hold to him, what's good though, Rashawn? We appreciate the love. What's good as always. And then Seti J firing back at Greasy again. Shoulda, woulda, coulda. So we like the interaction. We like all that interaction. So I think the over-under is 48.5. I think Cincinnati is the underdog by 4.5. So we got a lot of 4s and 8s going on here. So y'all check out this wordplay. 4 and 8 and a 2. If Mixon can combine 8 and 4, 80 yards rushing, and 40 yards receiving for 120 total yards, I think they have a chance to beat the Rams. If he puts up 100 yards rushing and 20 yards receiving, I think they are going to beat the Rams. So with that being said, I'm going to have to go Cincinnati 28, Rams 24. I think they get it done by 4. The Rams don't really have a big enough fan base to even consider themselves a home favorite. And just playing the law of average, I don't think it'll be 2 years in a row that a home team wins a Super Bowl. I'm going Cincinnati and Joe B. Can't call him Joe Cool. That's reserved for Joe Montana. Never will be another one. But I will call him Joe BRR because he is smooth and he is a cool cat. So that's my prediction.
Doc, I got a lot to add, a lot of analysis. I think I'm going to make Rashawn a little bit mad. I see him coming with the Cincy disrespect, but I want to go on to Eric Dickerson. LA is Raider town. Period. NFL should let them boys get there. And the Chargers should have went to Vegas. But that's for another show. In regards to this game, like I said, Joe Cool. Well, no, can't call him Joe Cool. We're going to need a new name for him. Joe Smooth.
Joe Smooth, okay.
He doesn't get rattled, and we saw this. They came back against the Chiefs. I'm going to go on to give my score. I think the Bengals get this done. Gets it done. They've proven to be a second half team all season long. If you don't believe me, I'm gonna go back to the Chiefs. That first meeting in regular season toward last game of the season. Second half held Chiefs 3 points. AFC Championship, Kansas City second half. You named it, 3 points. So this team, they're capable of making the proper adjustments and pulling games out. That's how they got to this point. And I think it continues. And I'm going to have to go on and say this for me and Sadie J's sake. After tomorrow night, the Raiders will still be the only LA team to ever win the Super Bowl. How about I'm going with the Bengals. 34, Rams 31.
So we got Doc. He got Cincinnati. We got Greasy, of course, Cincinnati, and King Dre chiming in from the outside. I forgot what TB. Who the TB? He never gave
I don't
us.
remember. I don't think I don't remember what he gave. I don't remember his prediction at all.
Well, you know what it is with TB. You know, he was still, not to, TB, we love you, man. We love you. We love you. But he ain't been right since that Cowboy loss. He was trying to get the 49ers out of there so bad. But I don't think he picked, but I think if TB was picking, he probably gonna roll with the Rams because then again,
Right.
TB, he just anything affect this Cowboys, he ain't feeling it.
Yeah. Oh man, such a diehard man.
Yeah.
But there's some. I feel like every defense has a hole, and if the Rams do have a hole in their defense, I really think it's that middle linebacker. What's his name? Trey Reader.
Yeah.
He can't cover in space. He had a lot of trouble in the 49er game. And the Buccaneer game too. Like he just, he's solid at run support, but if you match him up on a tight end or running back, it's not a good matchup. So it's just interesting to see what the Bengals are going to do with that matchup. So
that's very true. I think it's we're gonna have it's gonna be tip for tap all game long, back and forth. And I think the Bengals will find themselves down at the half. I think they'll find themselves down, whether it be by a touchdown or maybe a field goal, and I think they'll make the proper adjustments again.
Right.
Because at the end of the day, the things that you get away with, they come back and bite you. They eventually come back and bite you. Mm-hmm. But the Bengals have been very consistent, and
right.
And I don't think no matter who wins this game, I don't think this is going to be the last of Cincinnati. They have a young core with Chase, Smooth, and Tyler Boyd, and T. Hig, and they're gonna be around. They're gonna be around.
Yeah, they're gonna be around for a while. And I hate to say it, being a Steelers fan, but I think they're gonna dominate. They're gonna dominate us. They're gonna dominate my Steelers for the next couple years until Pittsburgh gets them a quarterback because right now they don't have one.
I don't think they're gonna dominate them, Juice. I just think. I think it's not going to be. Whenever you look at the schedule, you can't check Cincinnati off anymore. As a Steeler fan, you can't check them off and give yourself a dub. You got
I agree with you. I'm saying that the Steelers are gonna be down at the bottom in the standings. It's gonna be Cincinnati. It's gonna be Cincinnati, Baltimore, teams like that.
Juice.
Yeah.
Didn't nobody ask you about Pittsburgh, so just for that, you get muted. And we didn't ask you nothing about the Cincinnati Bengals, so muted.
Now,
I muted him. Didn't nobody ask him? We got fans over here talking. They said this will be a blowout. Rashawn again. He said Dre Lindell bought him here. He said it would be a blowout after halftime, and people will go to bed. He said people will be in bed by halftime because it's gonna be a blowout. I gotta get me some new bandwidth or something. I got kicked all out the studio. Y'all see my green
It's
screen.
all good. You kept it flowing.
Y'all just bear with me. I was waiting for that airplane to pass over the top of my virtual studio, and I lost signal. I'm poor,
It's all
and
good.
you know, it
Now,
left. So,
I want Rashawn to come back with that same energy next week. You come on back with that same old flow you talking. It's gonna be
yeah, come on back, Rashawn. Come on back. Come on
no
back.
pun intended, Rashad. We just have a good time. That's
Come
all.
on back, City J. Next week, we look forward to bringing y'all some new content. The NFL season is wrapping up, man. We got the USFL about to go down. We you know what I'm saying?
NBA.
We ain't even touched the NBA. We ready for the NBA. We got my favorite. I love March Madness. I love that CBS intro on March Madness. We got that going down. There's a lot of good content going on, but yeah.
NFL draft.
Yeah, we're gonna bust all that down. NFL draft, combine. Y'all look forward to going on Greasy's Facebook page. Check out what he's got going on with the Third Coast Raider Nation Death Star. Specifically catered to Raiders fans. We're gonna grab that thing. We're gonna go over there. So Dre, Lindell, and Rashawn, all y'all Kansas City Chiefs fans, Bronco fans, Chargers fans. You know what I'm saying? It's catered for the NFC West specifically, and I look forward to jumping in there and seeing how he produces that part of Just Noise. It's all under one umbrella. We all family here. You know what I'm saying? So we appreciate y'all again. We ain't gonna hold y'all up too much longer, but again, like I said, that's every Friday night. Check us out. Give us that subscribe. Anchor FM, Google and Apple Podcasts, wherever you get your podcasts. We appreciate all the love. Y'all enjoy the Super Bowl. We out this thing, man.
All right, fellas.
All right.